YouTube, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio, part 29. Now, I have a feeling this is probably not the final, but it feels like it is. Last time we did a whole bunch of grinding and a good amount of social links, and we're like 3 days away from fighting Luis. I'm not sure this is the final, but it feels like it, but sometimes at the same time it doesn't feel like it. So we'll see what happens, if this is the final or not. Okay, I remember I was gonna hang out with Juna next. And I think there's no one else for me to hang out at the moment besides her. I figured I could just do this. Oh wait, I forgot these two. I have 3 days, so I have time.
Hey. That.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Alright, we're headed for a forest outside Bride of Heaven. A carriage can be used for us there quickly. Let's be off.
Here.
Here we are. I was tied up and left to die here. A field of Erica flowers. And the leaves we need. I can almost hear the song I sang to myself back then. A song of hope. Of wanting to live. Funny, isn't it? I came to loathe these flowers so much, I never wanted to see them again. And now I'm here because I need them. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like, and now I can help someone who needs me because of it.
Then...
When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. Giving it some significance? I can't read that word. When Savior, faith is strange. And faith is strange. So it came full circle, like it was faith.
Yes.
We'll save Mithras, but I can't help but feel I'm being saved too. Juna took me through the field, foraging for Erica leaves.
Yep.
I can't imagine we need more than this. I just hope it works. Huh. I didn't revert. I'm here in this place where my worst nightmares came true, and I haven't changed.
Honestly.
I thought that if I had to show you that form to anyone ever again, it might be alright if that person was you. What do you mean? Go on. You wouldn't show the others. Go on. Was there anything more you had to say?
For real?
Nope. That about covers it.
I'm going home.
Anyway, we're done here. Let's get back to Bride of Heaven and to Mithras. I forgot to pronounce that name, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong again.
Murdus.
Never mind, there it is. Murdus, there you are.
Hey.
I'm sure it's a struggle to speak, but I gathered some leaves that can counteract that poison.
Hey.
I'm sure I'm the last person you want to come to your rescue, but the feeling that was likewise when you saved me.
Please.
You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. I only hope it works.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, your voice! I owe you both for this, but why go through all that for me? Should be obvious, no? I'm grateful to you, and as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice.
And then?
There's some things I can only express through singing. I'm sure you're the same way. And besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. Juna. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad to see you healed.
Oh,
Frustrated is what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of the town in the middle of nowhere. I was the best singer in the village, and so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country, even, they're so focused on you. They won't give a country girl like me half a second, much less a song.
but
Last year, I got to headline for this festival, and I thought it might be my big break. But then you just had to barge in. But it doesn't matter. I lost to you the second I thought to put you down was a dirty scheme. Coming here didn't change who I was deep down. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I couldn't feel the emotion. I could feel the emotions flowing out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I ain't never been so miserable. I figured I'd head on home, but then there was that sneaky-looking Sanctus.
you know,
I really am sorry about that outfit.
then
We can apologize to Capra for that one later, together. And it's far too early for you to conclude I outclassed you.
I'm fine.
You're a strong person, someone who risks their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Cress? Protect Juna, people change. Want to hear you sing too. Sure, go for it.
Right.
I'd love to hear you sing too, Mithras.
Yep.
Same here. I want to hear a song that came from your heart. Fine. You can drop in next time I have a stage.
So, music.
Music encourages us. It comforts us, supports us. It pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step. And it walks alongside us. Yep, all that's true. And the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you. It's the magic that lifts you back up. It saved me once, and I want to offer that to everyone.
Hey,
That's why I sing, Mithras, whatever your name is. So if you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be the judge, Cress. I can sense Juna's passion for singing and her deep trust in me.
I love singing so much.
Okay, she gets points in reserve now. Two of us had a heated debate about music. I feel like I gotten even more support from Juna's devotees thanks to Juna's increased faith in me. And not moving. Yep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look at this.
Okay, a bomb of life.
All right then.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling in my chest. Wrong button. Again with the wrong button. Alright. Okay, just Yufa. Alright, before I do, I remember this time, I'm gonna go grab those foods. This button.
All right then.
I always forget which button it is. Was it here? I don't remember. I think it's here.
Let's head
No,
there
it's
right
this
away.
one. I remember now.
Damn.
Hey, you.
Okay, I should probably grab some of these since we're gonna need these for the boss fights.
Pretty good, isn't it? Looking like herself already.
Invigorating steam bomb.
Exactly.
Alright, I should probably see what that does. In case I choose to make more or not. Where are they? I probably passed it. I did. Okay. Okay, here it is. Cures. Yep, cures everything for everyone. What was the other one called again? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. I think it's this one. 100 MP for everyone. Okay.
Dreadful.
Alright, let's go. Level up Yufa. I'm getting an uneasy feeling in my chest.
What should we do?
The day of our I already read this before. I have a favor to ask of you, Press. Would you accompany me to the church in Bridal Heaven? The church gave me such a strange feeling, and I've been thinking about the promise I made to Alvi.
Thank you very much.
I honestly hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel we should make sure everything is okay. Let's go. Yep, I agree with her. That church is very suspicious. Alvi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
Cress, I can feel magma coming from behind this door, and it's not good. Let's go.
All right.
That's surely right.
Yes, if we're careful. Now, I'm going to open this door. Yeah, I don't trust this church at all.
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Close your eye.
Those voices.
Oh,
Yufa, Cress. What are you doing down here in the basement? This is the sick room, you realize? For Alvi's mother and the others who are ailing. Alvi. They are faithful adherents, I can't read that word. Afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, so though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. That's right. Mama and everyone got, puzzled by something evil. That's why I go to church every day and pray for a very long time. And if I pray under the church, God will help me faster, right? Spare all you do here. What about other treatments? Are there no other means of treating them? This illness appears to only affect followers of sanctums, so it must be doing of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path is triumphing over my lady in the path of profound faith.
but then...
But something's not right here. That smell. I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnate magma, perhaps because far too many intense feelings are connected in one place. Like the dragon god?
About that.
I mean, this is the same situation as the dragon god's temple. I don't mean to deny sanctums is, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magma here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intuition twisted by blinded faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only sever to worsen the illness. Okay, here we go. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayer shall be heard.
Come on.
Just listen, you idiot. You freaking see what you can't. You should listen to her. Cress.
Silence!
You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know? Mama!
Leave this place!
Their pain is only worsening by Bathimus, I can't read that word, who dared to speak against God in this holy church. Leave here at once. Well, that went okay.
Shame to admit, but
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of successor, I can't imagine it.
if we do nothing,
And just thinking that stored in magma, born a loaf on so much blindly zealous of prayer, if it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. We have to act like that. Can help them. We have to act. I think we need to take action.
that's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened in Itaria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a decorate, I can't read the word at all, which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from the loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do my best. I can just like you when you help me, Cress. I can sense Yufa's earnestness and her deep trust in me.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the island.
Okay, it causes less now.
Be that as it may,
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. I return to the group with Yufa. When this one out will be because we have only one day after this. What can I do? My words ain't getting through them. If Thrina comes to mind, maybe I should go talk with her. I hit the wrong button again. Okay. Okay, that's at 5. You're also at 5. Oh, I can't finish you. Well, I might as well wrap up Alonso. Never mind. Not possible for me to hear Alonso's voice, and yet somehow... Oh wait, never mind, I can. Alright, let's go see. What the fuck? Okay. You're Chris, right? I've been looking all over for you. You! There was a deeper meaning to Alonso's sacrifice, and I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you, so I did too. On the new world you're going to create. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I broke the news to him? Let's talk there. He actually asked that it be a venue, and I mean to honor his respect.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dutteram. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right here.
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so, but please, hear me out. The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition.
And what?
He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
Why? He shouldn't have died for that. He shouldn't have. I already had all the support I needed.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you, even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for. You have my gratitude.
Well, damn. That makes him the second, actually, third confidant that would die. Or fourth if you don't count a specific person. Yeah, that'll make him the fourth person that would die that would be your confidant in the Atlus games. I can sense Alonso's genuine trust and affection in his undoubted words of thanks.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
All right, trickster and 4 for faker. All right, we'll see what that does in a second.
Are you all right?
I got to win.
I have to win. No matter what.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he? You there. Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What do you plan to do? Or are you taking it back?
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
I'll do it. It doesn't have to be me. That's my friend's wish.
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care.
I still don't trust you.
Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Oh, great. This better not take a day. While he's there at night. Okay. Wait. I want to talk to this guy at Angler's Inn Square. Okay. At night. While clutching Alonso's letter in my chest, I parted ways with that guy, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce that name.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, so what we do for our last day.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? We got to scoop tomorrow. Whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where we all settle. Let us leave no intentions on our lives. The prince would want it that way. I generally thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Montario's restaurant while we can, but I guess you don't know. You don't think with your stomach all the time.
Right then.
This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, huh? Yeah. Let's get everything done with.
Shall we?
Okay. Okay, thank you. I could do one more before I end up leaving.
All right then.
Wow, I never noticed the stupid store is up here the whole time. Am I really that blind?
Hey you.
I'm blind. The stairs were there all the time and I never saw them.
How about it? Bene.
Pretty good.
Look at that.
Exactly.
All right. How am I on items? Let's see. 17. 7. Okay, that's food I cooked. Okay, I have 29 revives. That's good enough. Crit rate for the returns on all allies. Okay.
Dreadful.
I always push the wrong button.
Now what am I to do?
Yo,
Hey, what? I read that already. I'm all worried about Vinca. You headed to Bridal Heaven anytime soon, maybe? Was hoping we could take that runner or something.
you rarely came through.
Be serious. Aw, thanks. Alright, let's see what's going on with this friend. Hey, you heard what happened? The store over there got attacked too. And the shopkeep's neck was broken. Just like the others. Okay, I have a feeling his friend is probably this murderer.
Just awful.
Wasn't that the shop that was selling dirty igniters under the table? Maybe someone's got an axe to grind. They say it's a pirate plus behind it. A real Hulk. Okay, it probably is him. A Hulk of a man too. Going by the injuries, maybe he's really a monster. Wait. I mean, sorry. What? Another murder? This place gets more lawless by the day. It hurts. That's Vinca.
Vinca!
Okay, I've been saying the name wrong. What's wrong? Is it that wound?
Hey,
Oi, take it easy. Come on. Basilio. What? Don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always coming to check on me when I had it hard. Even when I just eaten something I shouldn't have. That's how this is. Yeah.
Sam?
If it really were just food poisoning, it's your stomach that be hurting. I'm not getting any more, Vinca. I'm not going to fall for anything that obvious. Anyway, let's get you to the church. One of them healers ought to have some fix for that pain at least. I'm not saying foot in any damn church. I get it, but it's better than dying and take the herbs. Better than dying.
Hang on a second.
The hell do you two know? It's just my time to die. Nothing more.
I hate it.
You're not gonna die.
Stop this, please.
I'm sick of this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save the people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You gotta stay alive so we can keep being stupid together. Fine. I'll go see the churchman later. Though, got some business to take care of first. What kind of business?
About that. Hey,
If it's that important, then the pay's got to be something good, yeah? Then we'll help. Let's get you squared up. Away.
I see.
Yeah, suppose you two might be able to help. Then I'll need a bit, I can't talk today, a bit to prepare. Come see me again later, alright?
I swear to.
Don't just say that and run off. It's a promise, alright? I don't trust him.
Sorry.
Sorry for dragging you into this job of Vinca without asking. If Del was here, I'm sure he'd rake me over the coal for that one. Very like you. He got to keep you in line. I don't think he'd be mad. I don't think he'd be mad.
No.
I don't think Fidelio would get mad. Hope not. Del always worried about Vinca too. The lads in the facility with me, they were like our family. If there's ever anything I can do to help them, I'll do it. Glad I had you here. Else Vinka would probably give me the run around again.
Thanks.
You're a real loon yourself, you know? Not many would stuck with me this far. Thanks. I can feel a certain trust and quiet resolve from behind Basilio's clumsy words.
And we ain't even family. Glad to hear it.
Okay, Berserker costless now.
Let's head back.
Just come back once Vinka's done with his preparations. Then I'll be counting you again. Yeah, I think his friend is probably the murderer. That or there's another papyrus out there who is doing the crimes. Okay. Let's see.
All right then. Where to?
I think it's Bridal Heaven I have to go to for the quests. Yeah, Angler Inn.
Let's go.
Oops, wrong button.
I'm chuffed. Just can't stand it.
Let me double check. I don't remember. Angler Inn Square. Okay.
Young man. Young man.
Oh, right here.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Ah, you come. We're all set for the last request of Alonso getting his village to accept his donations.
The truth is,
The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there back in no time by carriage. Alright. As long as it doesn't take my days, then I'm good. Splendid. I think this will be an enlightening for you. So thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
you will? Really?
All this money? Is this for the village? This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give this away? I'd just like to be of help.
Thank you.
You're truly generous, as the rumors say. We're grateful for your support. The village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in the world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Everyone in the village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious. We'll see in a day if I win. Because of that, Alonso, we lost someone dear to us. But you brought him to justice. You're this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Hey, Mr. Kress, why did Alonso do all these bad things? God damn it, they're all making me want to say something. His mom was a very nice lady, though. Is this really for the best? Okay, we don't say anything. I turned to the tavern Bridal Heaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name. But was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter is gone.
Are you, perchance, looking for this?
No, he's alive.
Did my last words have you in tears?
You motherfucker. I thought you were dead. I take back what I said earlier about you being the fourth dead confidant. I can still read that.
What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am. How are you alive? I'm assuming you're a ghost.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort.
I am superstitious. I do believe in ghosts.
I didn't die. That's all there is to it. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
I ought to punch you right now. But what you wrote was sincere. Was everything you wrote a lie? Yeah, was everything a lie?
Then, was everything you wrote also a lie?
Well, what say you? Did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well.
Yeah,
The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
All right, thank you. I'll be counting on you. You haven't changed a bit.
I'll be counting on you, Alonso.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours. Oh, that reminds me. When I was giving my regards to the landowner, he said that you had called me your friend.
Nope, he lied. That was a lie.
A long time ago, my mother once told me to keep my friends close.
And your enemies closer.
She said that one's parents are bound to depart this world first, but friends would stand by me for life. Back then, I couldn't see past trying to keep her alive. But now, I think you and I might just have a future.
Wouldn't it make sense if the
young majesty.
Wouldn't it make sense if the confidant ended right there? But I guess it did fool people. It would fool people to see that he would be dead in that last bit. Alonso smiled and sauntered off, contented. Thanks to Alonso's behind-the-scenes maneuver, I can't read the word. People of the city now fully support me. I'm not gonna lose my afternoon, am I? Okay, good. Okay. I always hit that wrong button.
All right then. Where to?
Where's the ship?
Let's go.
I might as well turn in Nervous's thing. God damn it, or I could finish Juna. I think I should probably finish Juna. Alright, I should probably take care of any moves and stuff before I go in there.
Now, where was I?
Oh,
Oh yeah, we never saw what the trickster does.
how good of you to come.
Let's see. That button. Okay, decrease attack and defense for one enemy. One enemy by 2 ranks. That's pretty good. Transfers MP to one ally. That's very useful. Dizzy. I mean, yeah, daze for all enemies. Oh, debilitate. I'm not gonna get that in time. Actually, I might be able to.
That
It's level 13 though. And I don't think I have any items to use for leveling up. Also, did I ever find the class that gives me concentration? I don't think I ever did. Or at least never noticed it. It's in magic. There's Heat Riser. It's probably one of these two, but I don't have Gallica's last level. There it is, concentration. It's in Warrior. Oh, but I'm not gonna get that in time. Wait, what does Ninja have? We never looked at that either. Rage. Lowers evasion. Nullifies all physicals. Okay. Is there anyone I want to level up before I go in there into that boss fight? Should I keep his main cleric? He should be able to get ninja. Are you kidding me? I need sniper. His sniper's very weak at the moment. Yeah, level 1. Not even close. Hope I guess he's gonna stay as a cleric. June's a faker at the moment. Can I get her other class? I think I can. Or is it the last thing we get for her? Dancer. Okay, Persona Master. Leatherhead Dance. Inflict one enemy with the one-time weakness to electric. One-time weak. Okay, so it's all one-time weaknesses. That will probably be useful against Luis.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
God, it's expensive.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go. I'll always aim higher.
All right, I should fix that class up before I do anything else. I'll do it in a second. How about for Aoife? I have almost nothing. I have nothing for her. Yeah, not really any point. I'm not gonna be able to level her up at all. Same with Basilio. Most I could do is give them extra moves. Actually, I can't even do that either because I need to give them classes.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
If I can level them up a bit, then hopefully we can at least get some healing with them.
I must. I've acquired a new ability.
I guess
I
also
see.
Faker would be a good idea.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
I must. It seems I've grown.
Okay, and I use Basilia for mostly charge attacks. I could give him Warrior and hopefully get something out of it. I don't think I am going to get anything for him. That would probably be useful since he has almost no weakness aside from light. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab
I
this.
see. Fascinating.
I'm
This
gonna grab
right
that night
here.
ability.
All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
I'll do it.
Oh.
Oh, I got some fruits. Nice.
I can use this.
Does Steve have anything? Just Dark Sword. I could get that for him too. Get defense up.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
I'll do. I learned a new ability.
Okay, let's put some stuff in there. Wait, do I need to buy any even a mask for Juna? I can buy more at the moment. So do these work for both classes? Looks like it does. I really wish it would show me what move I can use. And what will be the what it'll be weak to and what's not weak to. Aside from making the item. I'll come back to this in a second. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Inherit. Okay, I should probably give her both of these.
Maybe this'll do. Getting ready.
Restore a minimum amount of MP every turn. That's healing. Actually, I'm gonna switch this one out. What are we to? Electric, okay. Don't think I have anything for electric. No, I don't. Removes all buffs effect on enemies.
All right.
I came prepared.
recover a medium amount of caster MP every turn.
All right.
It would be a good idea to have
Here's
this.
another trick.
Okay, and Eva has room now, right? She does. And neither of these are useful.
All right.
Here goes.
All right.
Don't get too scared now.
Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to do at the moment. I should probably switch Stroll back to a mage.
What now?
Let's see. Right, that's why I swapped him out of that, because he's already done with it. I forgot why. Okay. So these maps not doing... Oh wait, I forgot I just switched it out. That's why. So I put Seeker back on. What does she have now? Okay, medium wind. Blizzard. Okay, medium ice and electric. It does benefit the current move she has. Warrior, that'll be slash. Thief, that's darkness. General. Medium heavy ice damage to one enemy, inflict a one-time weakness. Wait, did that give me anything else for the other ones? I wasn't looking. Attack up and repel one physical. While attacking, defending, or evade or buff, recover a significant amount of MP. Oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Warrior slash boost. Thief, plunder magic. I mean, I should probably keep this one. That's wind and that's light. If I give her an electric move, or maybe I bring Stroll instead with me. Or I give someone else an electric move. I don't have electric on me, do I? No, I don't.
Yes.
I click on something I shouldn't have.
Then,
That is...
Oh, what did I do? Let me read that really quick. I was hoping to speak further about you about that. I recall something after watching you after your allies in action. The mysterious language used in the formula is from the old world, so it goes. Excuse me. So it goes back to the time of the city we found buried beneath the dragon temple. Why would the king go there of his way to write that word language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and of its origins. He even funded the Mages Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. And the person who wrote, whose name is written, they're probably long dead. That I could say for certain, but I did figure something else out in front of the name of Atlus, or perhaps more of a title. True Seeker, press it. Another connection in the archetype.
fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is it the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have power we have yet to ascertainate? As long as I yearn to decipher the scroll of its eternity, if you come upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. Look who I clicked.
Hello.
Okay. That's weak magic. I don't have the other electric move, do I? It's kind of annoying. Oh, I don't have the other mage class, that's why. Okay. I'm just gonna have to switch the class. I mean the item. Also, the chance I won't even use her. Why did I want this again? I forgot already. Deals heavy magic to one-time ice. I mean, that's almost the same as this. Weak to punching. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that.
Oh. You're coming.
Okay, I was a lot preparing, but I have no clue if I'm ready to go. Where's the ladder again? There you are.
Hey.
Do you remember what I told Mithras about how I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I think I can set something up for her just to do that. This is a once in a lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift or something, but I haven't had much time to pursue my opinion.
Well, it should be fine.
Guess we'll just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free right now?
Thanks.
Yay, I've been dying to hear her sing. We'll need to get to Night Prowler over at Bridal Heaven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please?
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtis now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtis here was the right choice.
Very jealous, and she's got potential.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now. So you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
You can do it. Give me hope. That's a great goal.
That's a beautiful goal.
I know. And I'm not done growing as a songstress by a long shot.
Well, I was hoping that gave me more points, but fuck you.
Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
It's a promise. We'll do it together. I expect front row seats. God damn it. This game always makes me want to choose the sillier answer. I'm gonna go with it.
I'll expect a seat at your side. Every time.
Okay, never mind. That was something I thought was gonna be different.
I want my next song to bring a smile to every face. Something they'll love so much they'll hum across the kingdom.
I read that line wrong. I thought he meant to sit in the front row seats.
But more than anything, I want you to love it. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
I can feel Juna's determination as a songstress and her unwavering trust in me as a friend and ally.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heriter of the masked dancer's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
A future filled with happy songs is almost here.
Okay, 4. Increase MP recovery. I have no clue what that is. And Juna's ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment.
All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Also, I just remembered, I can't drink. I'm 18. June and I had a night of I can't read the word. That lasted until the sun's first light. That's kind of a bad thing to do before a big fight. Thanks to the strong trust between Juna and me, Juna's devotees now all support me. Okay. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow, the big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time, he'll be ready and waiting for us. Wait for you, Captain. Surely you have been reserving whatever that word is about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of tune, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous king? I mean, the dude's still a kingslayer, no matter what. I don't feel that way at all, to tell you the truth.
It'll be fine.
My heart is clear. I know what must be done.
Yes.
And I am glad to hear it.
However,
I challenge you on this only because I think it's foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
may I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, he has slain the king, and your comrade besides. It is no wonder that people seek to end his life. He has lived by a doctrine of truth, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as the contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such a ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place in the contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Heisman made a pretty good point. If you're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your treks here.
We can't lose.
Everything we've done has been up for this day. So let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, for Rella, and for Grius, and everyone we lost. Let's do this. You think we can?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself.
Besides.
And now that you just declare yourself prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway.
That reminds me.
Norris apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Shred with the Sky Rider. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority, but maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow. Alright, let's see how this goes. I am nervous right now.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I feel like I'm not prepared at all. But that's probably normal, feeling going towards a possible final battle.
Here.
So we're set off for the royal capital and the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I just began to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all that we can here. Let us depart, our heads held high, yes. Nourish seems thrilled about reviving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we are polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
I have a feeling it's a trap.
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
All right. Can I back out first to save? I can't. Okay.
You would pursue peril.
Our course is set for the capital and a final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared? I would if I could back out.
You're right.
Yeah, I can't back out at all.
You would pursue peril.
Great. Let's move out.
Good to hear. Let's go. I'm assuming cutscene.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
I told you all be cheering for me. I made them eat their words.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince! We've been waiting for you! Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson!
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
I'm not surprised there's still people on his side.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness! You can't stop at Luis! You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him! They're not right in the head!
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Yep, you cannot win everyone.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived!
Wow, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thank you for helping, Maria. We all worked hard. How have you been?
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
Also, I just remembered I never gave her the last 2 pictures. Oh well.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
You're right, this is the beginning. It's been an honor. We're just getting started.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter? We're best friends. Yeah, I may pick on you every now and then, but that's what friends do.
Yes, we were best friends. What of it?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me.
Okay, I thought he was gonna say Gallica is one of his best friends too.
Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve. That's only rank 7.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
This is why I think there's another part after this.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
Feels like ages since I was last here.
So?
Best way to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest.
That man...
Regardless of our aim, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been... and that big word, this showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks to fight us, a fight he shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got you.
Want to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When all he cares about is power, everything has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right-hand man, I can tell you, that man's strong. Terrifyingly strong. Can't afford to get careless.
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we won quite a sudden groundswell of public support. But Luis supporters' numbers many still. The only way to get more support is to fight Luis and lay him low.
You know.
All the customers at the inn say they're cheering for you. You've beaten a lot of bad guys already, haven't you? I'm sure you'll win.
At last.
This is it. Standing here takes me back to the royal funeral. but today we are more powerful than we were then. The time will defeat Luis and avenge Grius. No, all who have gone too soon.
It's coming up.
It's finally time. I'm almost impressed that Luis would challenge us to a fair fight. Unlike those church bastards who keep everything in the shadows. We can't let Luis get anywhere near the throne. We'll charge in with our best foot forward. For us, for Rella, who trusted us to do just that.
Make yourself at home.
Tomorrow's final battle will be historic, won't it? I readied your bed so you can rest well. So can I leave, or am I locked in here?
But then...
There used to be so many candidates for the tournament, but now there are only I can't read that word at all. Few who remain. Luis may be a strong opponent, but there are so many people who support us. Let's give this battle the best we got and live up to their expectations. Nope, I can't leave. Alright, I should probably build my team really quick.
Now.
I think I'll stick with this team for now. Stroll's in the front, Shuna is in the back. We've also in the back. Nice, me in the back too. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save on a new save.
What now?
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. Okay. Alright, let's get started.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Okay, that's not good. Also, I forgot this guy's alive again.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Forden's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Oh, that's not good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
What is he planning?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We do know he has some kind of weird dark magic that no one's aware of. That's it. That's all the info we got.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Of course, same as any other day. Won't let you down. Same as any other day.
Same as any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Huh. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral.
Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
All right, let's see how this goes down.
Let's head there.
Luis awaits within the Grand Cathedral. I should go there.
Can we talk?
Make sure that you'll have everything you need.
Just sublime.
Okay, just in case I do mess up and need to come back and fix my stuff, I'm gonna save him for the more.
What now?
All right. I also forgot this was a thing the entire game. I don't know why. I just forgot the sword was a thing.
Well then, if you say you're...
We'll take the crown now. Oh, this heat is... Leave it out, mate.
All right, I'm assuming nothing is refilled, like always.
Ready?
It's time for their showdown against Luis. Ready? I'm ready.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
Yep, there he is.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne.
Then we have the Elden candidate. He who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress tuner among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run.
Okay.
This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Power, intellect, bloodline. I don't know, I guess intellect?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many words dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Louis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
We're finally telling everyone what he did.
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
All right, boss time.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now.
No.
What level is he anyway?
Looks like we can't brute force through
60.
this one.
Okay, I think I'm level 50, so he's 10 levels ahead of me.
Oh, power of kings!
Well, for now, I just hit him with stuff to see what it hurts.
Hellfire!
The freedom of a wanderer, by this power. Let me help.
My friends,
I owe you one.
Thank you. You defy the rule of strength, then die by it. We settle this here.
Okay, that's increase attack. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure he misses.
I crush you!
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
My strength.
Ow!
Hulkenberg!
now accept your fate!
Slowing you down?
Fortifying.
That helped.
That helped us out.
That's needed.
It's okay, let's go.
Here.
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
Thank
Right, buffer went up again.
Stay. Here I go. Gotta stay. Let's split some bets.
All right, who has more MP? All right, that's the same move. Heavy strike to all enemies. I'm not gonna do that one. Heisman's our healer, so I probably shouldn't use him.
Show them our might. Imperial left him wide open.
Damn.
Let's hit that new weakness.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Oh, are you kidding me?
Accept my challenge.
Oh, Dixon.
Nice one, Captain. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her
Face
get
me.
back in the fight.
Too much, perhaps?
Okay, I got a reviver.
This should work.
My spirit
Heisman,
I will fight
they've
right
broken
as power.
defenses.
I only have 2 turns left, so...
No, hold on.
What is Hulkenberg weak to again? I forgot. Electric. He's currently using that, so I should probably swap her out. Okay, punching.
I shall disengage.
Taking center stage.
Okay. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Okay, that's attack again.
Freeze over. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Okay, switching again. Fire.
I strike to kill!
Got down.
Strike to kill!
I'm sorry.
He killed me.
Someone help him back up.
I'll use what I must.
All right, revive everyone first. I mean, sorry, heal everyone first.
How's this?
Thanks.
Thank you. Hey,
There is no escape from
hey,
me.
wake up. We're still in a fight here.
Yeah, I should probably revive.
This one. Still fight.
This is just what I need. Defenses. Frost.
Well done!
Don't let
Face
us
me.
Here.
There's a better way.
Okay, I should probably use an item. See if I can buff myself up or any way. I do have items that... Yeah, that lowers this stuff.
I was saving this.
Can you endure it?
Still hitting me. Can someone please dodge? Fuck.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it's my turn. Alright, revive again.
Take it.
I shall repay this
I
favor
won't die. You
tenfold.
better be ready.
Out of healing duty.
You're feeling it.
My thanks.
That helped. Persona Master.
Are you? Okay, we're dead.
I will
We lost.
annihilate you!
That miss just cost us.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
This is not ending.
Ridiculous.
Someone help him.
Okay, we
back
survived somehow.
Now accept your fate.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Some healing power.
That helped us out.
Come on,
I'm
not
ready
like
whenever.
this. Someone help, please.
All right.
Time for my grand comeback.
Can someone please fucking dodge?
Knocked out.
Alright, I got it. I'm restarting.
The time has come. We're finishing this.
That was just bad. Okay. Where is it?
Allow me to use this.
Let me help.
Quite a move.
That helps us out. There is no escape from me.
Much thanks.
Brothel, shall we?
Come! Shatter!
I will annihilate you!
No dodges.
Oh,
There we go.
finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Face me. Some healing power.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
You
By
defy
this
the rule
power.
of strength, then die by it.
Here.
Quite a move.
I owe you one. Who should I?
All right.
Right, charge.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes!
I know what you're thinking.
Nice.
Cilio, nice dodge.
Easy.
Right, heal again.
We need not push ourselves. Thanks.
Thank you.
There is no escape from me.
Fuck, I don't have defense on me.
Better be sure.
Do I have an item for that? If I do, that will help a lot. Increase attack. Nope.
Here.
Okay, let's do this.
About bloody time. Tis yours.
Cilio left him wide open.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Please dodge. Please dodge. Oh, now you dodge.
Hulkenberg's
Now
down.
accept
Someone
your
help her
fate.
get back in the fight.
How's this?
That helped. I owe you one.
We settle
go.
this here.
Okay.
Let me help.
Much thanks. Thanks.
There is no escape from me.
Here I go.
I should just revive.
Hold on. I'll use this one.
My spirit is unbroken.
Can you endure it?
Okay, fire now.
I strike to kill!
Nice one, Captain.
Alright, good. He dodged.
Let justice prevail.
Okay, we have no more defense.
Not this one. Paladin! I crush you! My strike?
Pull yourself together.
Fucking kidding me.
This here.
Well
done!
Nice moves, Heisman.
Alright, I gotta use another item to knock down his stuff.
This'll do.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it. Come here! I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Okay, I'm assuming it's ice.
Me.
Nice one, Captain.
Alright, I dodged.
With blade in hand! Attack!
We
Falling
settle
back.
this here.
Cleric!
I'm gonna use
There's
an
a
item.
better way.
I'm gonna use an item instead.
This should work.
That helped.
Thanks.
Trust me.
The freedom of a
Magic Seeker!
Hold on, I'm all
If I do
prepared.
this instead, it should be Basilio's turn next. Increase crit rate. do extreme heavy strike damage.
Here they come!
Huh. Riding horse. Damn it, 100.
Can you endure it?
Okay, I'm assuming that's probably dark.
Child's play.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Let's split some bets!
Hold nothing back!
Get wrecked!
Cecilio left him
Damn.
wide open.
By the sworn oath
Let's
of
hit that
knighthood.
new weakness.
Right, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna use an item again. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? I have one left.
Just the thing.
Let us clean up this mess.
Okay, it's just Hulkenberg was badly damaged.
Allow me to use this.
Thank you.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
Oh, great. He was holding back.
I will annihilate you!
Oh my god.
Can you endure it?
I have your back!
Come, accept my challenge.
My strength!
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Okay, thank you, Heismay.
Magic Seeker! Here!
Much thanks.
That elf herself.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Hulkenberg's guard
step
is down.
power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Face me! Some healing power.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We settle this here.
No.
I should probably guard to be on the safe side.
Bracing!
Can you endure it?
Stay fire. Damn it.
I know what you're thinking.
Cecilio, nice dodge.
Not tickled.
I see.
Okay, good.
Beautiful dodge,
Every time he
Heisman.
swings, I'm seriously nervous.
He's
to
better be ready.
land a hit.
All
I
right.
have charge, right? I do.
Wait a sec. Follow my lead.
Show them our might!
Ah! Well done.
Cecilio.
Oh, so close.
That's what they get when they mess with you.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
Are you gonna cheat?
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
Wait, so are Elda normal humans? Is that what he's saying?
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction.
We're all aware of that.
No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass,
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Oh, so we were human.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog.
Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof.
All right, show me the proof then.
You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster! It's a human!
It's going. The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors.
Shit, I'm a Titan now.
He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
I haven't done anything. To help anyone in need. Was it too idealic? Was it too naive to win?
Afraid.
Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wait, is it possible that he's...
Up! Wake up! Hey!
Is it possible that we're technically the same person? Because that would be surprising. I'll not explain it. Oh, great.
Are you well?
I think so. I had a strange dream.
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent, at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me.
You fucking cheater.
Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I didn't even know.
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
Yeah, sure you did.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh my god. Quest supporters have begun drastically declining in numbers.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. It'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis, what the hell did he do?
He cheated.
Stay safe out there, boy.
The bastard cheated.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
When did you get here?
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh my god. Quest supports are continuously to decline.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient and elder sanctum. Don't lose hope, Quest.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure.
We were robbed.
They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
Home sweet home, I guess.
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
It's behind us now. It surprised me too.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I'm worried about the prince. His life is in your hands now. In our hands now. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see that dream become a reality. Okay, let me do a quick save. Alright, let's at least see what we're up against. Let's see if there's any monsters in the way.
Alright then.
It's not that far.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Where we met.
Are you alright?
My head's swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here.
Okay, I'm assuming she lost her memory then if she can't remember meeting the main character.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Oh,
So
great.
here you are at last.
This Triclops bastard. Oh, I could talk to this. Sway of beautiful white flowers, ground and cluster.
Why?
Before I left home, I never knew that these flowers represented royalty. But what are they doing within the ancient sanctum?
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
That goddamn church.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alsace? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
Okay, we found that guy.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I need to get to the cave.
I don't like this.
This magnet that I'm sensing, I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the low level. It's a dead body of a resistance operative. It looks like as though he didn't even have a chance to defend himself. Look what this is the thing. There's an item in there. I can't get it. Never mind. Gold beetle. Oh, there's more fairies here. A fairy? I think they'll be a little alarmed if we all swarm in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and move out. Move on. Another person. It's a fairly old Egypt man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure, came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Are you serious?
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
It's a Triclops. I can already guess it.
I don't know who the murderer was.
but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must
go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay that body to rest.
You're going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
All right, let's see what's in there.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
This voice.
Long have I waited.
Willa is talking to me.
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's not because of them that another calamity has befallen us. Now that I get a closer look at you, are you Elda? I heard the prince was the only Elda within the resistance.
Pardon?
Hold on. Did you really come here from outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, this can't be. Are you truly Elda?
You must hurry. The time has come.
Those resistant members can keep on sacrificing themselves. For all I care, it's not my problem. I guess that time that came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Egypt to handle all on his own.
What?
Right past this door is the living quarters. Lady Gruida made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You hear me? Hurry along now. All right.
All was for this day. There is still time.
Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others, they're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from the flower patches in the forest.
Sure.
What? Oh, Maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now it's really isn't the time to. You changed, Gallica. You're even starting to talk like one of them. So weird.
What?
Huh? Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now. Wow.
Hello there.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disruption. The prince is just up ahead. Are you ready? Let me say just in case anything happens. All right.
This way.
Doesn't look stabbed.
No. Your Highness. Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some paraplus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be.
Why does everyone here Why does everyone here act like I don't exist? Or didn't exist?
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Yeah.
Hurry.
hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean? And this voice.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I travel on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name, it came to nothing.
In the prince's name?
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory. It was all a mistake.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
It's not true. Then this is where it ends.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead. His will lives on. It's over.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more.
Okay.
Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm just a traveler. I am the prince's friend. I am no one.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
Nope. I don't know anything about my childhood.
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't remember. I don't have a pass. Okay, what I'm thinking so far right now that maybe I am the prince and I don't know if like something was pulled out of him and made me. That's what I'm thinking at the moment that this voice is telling me.
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind. Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin.
Oh, so I didn't exist in that cutscene.
All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self? Do you mean?
My other self?
Trust and friendship I gained. I had been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, then I am nothing. Would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goal goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I taught such a laughability, idealistic, I can't read the word, belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see. My true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince I refuse to know.
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. thine own.
What? What is this?
I was never real. I was the prince's imagination, or whatever the words they were using. We're basically the same person. No, we were the same person.
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
But who is the voice, though?
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
Our main mission ends because the prince is alive now.
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Oh no.
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel fine, I feel lighter.
I feel fine, I think.
Wait, is my voice different?
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight.
Please, because I have bits and pieces that I'm missing.
You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was This disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
Apparently.
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself. A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh.
Now that the canon name makes sense, since the canon name is Will. Since you're the prince's will.
Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
Yep.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No, but you kept his will alive.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
And to be fair, I didn't even know I was the prince either. It didn't bother me. You were always been my ally. I pronounced your sentence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Nothing changed between us. Same as always.
Captain. Same as always.
My voice did change.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, my girl. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
But I like the runner.
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Alright, so now what? We can't really go to any town.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, He had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Oh yeah, that makes sense now. The fact that we can teleport.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden? A guiding voice.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
Who knows?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to?
My mother.
Any idea?
I think it was my mother.
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Oh, when they woke into their archetypes.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder tribe?
Are we human?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, that was a long cutscene and a lot of surprises.
Let's go.
Oh, I lost my yellow eye. I did notice that the moment I fused. People who brought the prince to the village came themselves simply the resistance, the fear of the name would spread a word to the existence. I don't know why I'm reading these people's stuff.
Hey,
Hey, I'm Russell. How could this be? His Highness resurrected. 'Tis the most joyous turn of events, of course, but I dare say my heart needs a privative from all this sharp twisted of faith. To think he's been alive and well, residing in a body composed from magma particles. He furthered his goal by storing his mind within another vessel. 'Tis remnants of His Majesty's royal magic. Wait, why can't I buy stuff here?
Now what am I to do?
It's making me think it's gonna be a boss fight after this. It's cheaper. I might as well buy some. Oops, my bad. Let's see. Okay, so Trino's the only thing I can look at. They don't really do anything though, aside from damage-wise. I might get that for myself, but I gotta see what my perk is. It's pretty much why I never buy weapons in stores, because they don't really give anything. They don't have any perks, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm not buying anything. All right, I'm gonna save really quick. That was a long cutscene. All right.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
More lore.
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now.
Oh, we were humans.
We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
War and greed.
A war.
Yep.
One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. more than that. It's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That explains why I look like an actual normal human compared to everyone else who has something different. That means the prince, that is to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
I've been asking that since the very beginning. I want to know.
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's a weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistically or not, I refuse to accept Luis's method as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die, out as though that is the natural order. Oh, a new archetype. His Majesty study the Prince archetype. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the hero embodiment of the Prince.
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my conviction in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I've realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'm counting on you. Of course it is.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster, and no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell? Tell me about Luis.
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer. And thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village.
Really?
His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him, the malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
All right. Okay, so I'm assuming it's me outside in the woods. Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We have no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little else that could be have done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any more we might have made would have resulted in a needless sacrifice. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince awaken and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please.
Ready?
Okay, no. Let me save. Alright, I think we should end it there. We'll have this fight for the next episode. But before we end, I want to see what the Prince archetype does. Oh shit, no weakness. Okay, support attacks from comrades happen more easily, and enemies are stunned more easily in overworld. Okay. Deals heavy slash damage to one enemy. Damage boost against human type monsters. Increase caster's attack defense and hit rate by 3. 3 for 3 turns. Heavy light damage to everyone. Stores HP and MP each time support attacks lance over. Okay, that's overworld. Adds 4 turns. Can only be used once per battle. Receive all affinities damage other than Almighty. Oh, resist all. Okay, I read that wrong. And Royal Slash. Deal extreme physical Almighty attacks to one enemy. Damage boost against human type monsters. I might as well put this one on.
Behold, I walk a royal path.
Alright, see if I can make it any stronger. There's a Stark. Okay, that's the strongest armor I can wear. I could give myself a little bit more defense. And maybe some physical. Let's see, what can I do? Ain't you to keep that. I could take back my talisman from Basilio. Pretty much make myself stronger and harder to kill. Where is that card? There you are. Okay. Oh, that's better. All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there. We'll be fighting the Triclops next time.
What now?
And we'll see how far we get. That was a lot of story that was just dropped in the last hour. And I'm kind of surprised I guessed it early that we were another half of the prince. But the fact that we were made of magic only, that was surprising. And the fact that we never existed until Gallica left, or at least was leaving. Alright, YouTube, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, sub, and we'll see what happens in part 30. Alright, everyone have a good night, day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.